Good evening and Merry Christmas, Jasper. Let's go back in time. The year was 1822. That was 193 years ago. That was older than Mayor Weaver here even. But in New York City, a school teacher named Clement Moore was out on New Year's Eve doing what most of us do, last minute shopping. He had kids at home. It was snowing. He was probably riding in that one-horse sleigh you hear about. And as he rode, he got to thinking about all the beautiful things of Christmas. Now, in the area where he lived, a lot of the settlers were descendants of the Dutch who had settled there. So in his poetry, some of the words he used are not the same that we do. When he talks about Saint Nick, short for Saint Nicholas, that was the person who brought gifts on Christmas, as in our English language it would be Santa Claus. When he talks about children dreaming of sugar plums dancing in their heads, that would be lollipops and peppermint sticks and candies. But he wrote a beautiful poem that's been part of our Christmas for 193 years called A Visit from St. Nicholas. We know it better the way the book's titled, The Night Before Christmas. So let's enjoy it one more time. "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama, in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wandering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, he had hung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held high in his mouth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all his stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger beside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down on a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, everybody knows what he exclaimed. What did he say? Everybody, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And to all of you, Merry Christmas.